There's been a request for me to do these markups, which I kind of hope you started on your own because you don't need me to do this, I hope. Maybe to guide you. I do kind of feel like I need to take the gloves off and push the baby birds out of the nest a little bit more. Um, get you guys to do your own work more often. There's one of you who left their notes here. I won't tell you who it is, although they did put their name on their paper, which is nice for seniors. You can see the handwriting. If this is you, you left your paper here. Okay. Um, don't know why you didn't come get it before now, but that's okay. Let's start with verbs. All right, as always, it's verbs. And let me move that out of the way. Right now, you guys hopefully have recognized that there are some perfects. You've gotten these sort of irregular perfects. Now remember, when we have this sucker down, when we have a letter, the nominative is the person writing and it's to the dative. So this is from Trajan to Pliny. Okay, and I think I told you guys last time the me secunde here is interesting because it's in the vocative. That's more teaching. Make it orange. There we go. Okay, this is in the vocative. We don't see this a lot, but this is indeed vocative. Because of course he's calling him my second. It's a very sort of like my dear friend, me secunde, my second. It's a personal. It's an act of closeness. Dare I say? Never mind. I'm not gonna say. Anyway, it's a closeness. Because of course he was Plinius Secundus, not Pliny the Younger. We call him Pliny the Younger, but in ancient times he would have been Plinius Secundus. All right, so we have the furat here. We have the secutus est, which should be one of your vocab words. It was one of the vocab words last year, actually. Furat was. There are quite a lot of vocab words. Let's see, we have habet. Look at that. All of these subjunctives, protest, non sunt, differiantur, guantur. Look at the tours. All right, those are our two. Sunt. Yeah. Essay is the infinitive. Oh, I forgot this. Negaveret, Beckerant, Impeterit, look at the ER with that infinitive. Est. Uh, I think I'm looking at this. I think that's all the verbs. All right, the verbs are really kind of the easy part to spot, guys. Again, you're still looking for those T's and NTs. You notice that you have the isti here from the perfect. Hopefully you remember your perfect endings. Isti, it, imus, istis. Oh, that's a T, I, a. Okay, these are just things that you need to know. You, okay, and of course the you is coming in because Trajan is talking to Pliny here. Okay. And really, sometimes let's try that. All right, that's better. Okay, so we have this. Now let's look for prepositional phrases, right? So prepositional phrases are either in the ablative or the accusative. And let me just say accusative or ablative. Doing this at the end of the day can always be tricky. When you have in can take either the dative or the ablative. Let me try that again. In can take either the accusative or the ablative. Because you have S's after this is actually going to be ablative, okay? Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't do octum quem. Look at the UMs. I guess I did say that we were just going to go into the prepositions. Odd takes an accusative, so that's the accusative. In universum aliquid, again, there you go. In praeteritum, right here, again, in plus the accusative. Sine auctore, there's another one. You don't see sine a lot, but there it is. It means without. Okay, sine auctore, remember without author. Notice we have this in here. Okay, so remember in the little chevrons, these little brackets, what we're seeing is something that is probably could have been in the original, may not have been the original. People may be added, but it's still like, even though it may not be in the original Latin or this is an editor's marks, it means that enough people think that there should be an in there that you could probably just go ahead. And I would go with the nullo crimine. And if you guys are wondering, like, when do I know when to stop? Well, know across the line that when you have your ablative singulars, you can have a long A, a long O, and a short E, but never exists in the ablative ever. And I'm really hoping I said ablative singulars, not accusative singulars for this. I might be causing more confusion than I mean to. This was an ablative. Like I marked it up right. I'm just having a mental, I don't even know what I'm having. Okay, let's look at a couple others that are kind of easy to spot here. This aorum, whenever you see that O-R-U-M, that is indeed the genitive. Okay, so that one should be there. These pessimi exempli nostri saeculi are all in the genitive. This is kind of a weird genitive. I'll remind me to talk about it in class tomorrow, okay? Because that's kind of a weird one. Let's see, the propist, actually, let me go back up and finish. Let's do the nominatives now. All right, qui, the nominative, Christiani, nominative, delati, nominative. They're actually all going together. Okay, we could do this cartamen, am, accusative. Constitui is going to be, actually, that's a passive infinitive. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Blue days kind of are a little rough. I mean, gold days can have their own. Anyway, everybody has their own special, unique challenges. I'm talking about me here. All right, that's going with the sunt, puniendi again. What I really want you guys to pay attention to looking at this, look at all these gerundives. Quocrendi, puniendi, look at these sunts. This is all passive periphrastic, okay? When you have this nd plus sunt, it is something that must be done, or in this case, must not be done, okay? So think about that going through it. Remember, Carthago delenda est, Carthage must be destroyed. So in this, something must not be something, okay? So think about that, whereas something must be done. Puniendi, bet you guys can figure out what that means. So something must be done there as well. So, think about that as you look at that. Think about those passive periphrastics, okay? Qui here is going to be in the nominative. Se and Christianum are all in the accusative here. Hold on. Okay, manifestum, look at that in this case, this is going to be accusative. Now, the re ipsa, re is one of those fifth declensions. We see it often enough that hopefully you guys recognize it and understand when you have that E on its own, it's in the ablative. It's also feminine. And just the thing itself, like when you see those feminines, it's like peanut butter and jelly. They're absolutely going together. Okay. Sorry, I've had like 15 kids knock on the door, so I keep having to pause this. Which also means I have to keep coming back to this, which is also kind of what's causing me to sort of lose my train of thought here. It here should be in the accusative as well. There we go. Okay, remember the quay acts as a little roadblock, goes before. Est. Oh, I totally didn't see that est. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, and I didn't see this X penta. Oh my God. Like I am batting 1,000, aren't I? Where's my purple? All right, here I am. X. Yes, X6. About that for a second too. The supplicando dis here is going to be in the dative. Dis, dative, and actually the nostris here is going to be dative too. Okay, the suspectus here is, look at that US, it's going to be in the nominative. All right, so the US here as a nominative. All right, weniam, do you see the AM? That's going to be a accusative. Okay, and now I think all we have is the propositi libelli. And in this case, we have the locum. This is actually going to be in the nominative. All right. And one way to tell actually with this is that it's in the nominative. Look at that plural verb. You need a plural subject here with a plural verb. I think the rest of these are just like adverbs and conjunctions and things that you don't need to really worry about. I think that's it. If I missed something, ask me questions. I think this got the bulk of it, though. All right, it's a short video. Go ahead and watch it, guys. And you need to practice on your own. You have got to practice this on your own. So practice it, do what you can, and then, you know, and then watch the video and correct yourself. That's the only way to get better. And I really do need to sort of start taking these training wheels off, and just letting you guys copy me. You're getting way too comfortable just waiting for me to give you the answers. Okay, you need to do some on your own. All right, I'll